Hey everybody, thanks for joining me on Starrstouch Heartfelt Healing. My name is Gina and I'm up here in northern Minnesota with the snow coming down. It is endless. It's an endless winter, so indoors again. So I started out slow today. This full moon energy, sometimes it can give you really a lot of gumption to get things done. But with the full moon in Libra, for me, it's kind of been a slow start, I have to say. And I really kind of felt the energy maybe affecting all my different symptoms I would ever have. So that can happen when you have different chronic illness. I wanted to say, once I started to detoxify, I felt better. So what I did is I drank some of my white pine needle tea, just like a quarter cup of that. And I make that homemade, but you can buy tea bags. White pine needle tea has a lot of vitamin C and A, and it's really good for detoxing the liver. The other thing is Essiac. Essiac, I make my own Essiac out of the powder form of Essiac tea, and I'll put notes in the bottom for all this, but Essiac is really good as far as detoxifying and also just really helping build your immune system. The first thing I started out with was celery juice. Celery juice really cleanses any kind of viral stuff out of your liver. And so all these things are so helpful. And lastly, a little bit of oatmeal with dried cherries and some flaxseed. Ground flaxseed will grab onto the toxins to help move it out of the body. And I'm telling you, once I did all that, I feel 100% better. So I'm not jumping on the rebounder today for sure. I'm going to pull a bunch of cards because we do have the full moon energy. It's in the Libra sign. So it's a lot about relationships. And we may be really trying to figure out what we need. And so what I'm going to do is just go ahead and send out energy to all our chakras and just make it a really healing day for us. So starting out with the affirmation that we need the most. What affirmation will help us the most on this full moon? And we could have a lot of emotions flying around us also. So just detoxifying, even crying can detoxify our brains. I've heard that many times in my lifetime, and it's true. I mean, it's not always easy to cry, but sometimes it really just relieves our stress. So it's okay. All right. I release all negative thoughts of the past and all the worries for the future. So we just need to live in the present moment and accept things. We're accepting where we are right now, and we're making a little strategy of what we want to do in the future. And of course, what do we need to let go of in order to have room for those things that we want to bring in? So around that, I'm going to pull one out of the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, and this is Colette Baron Reed. And these make a difference. If it's upside down or reversed, then it'll be a different message. So let's see what we have. All right. The Spirit Whisperer, and it is upside down. I'm going to turn it over so you can see it, though, what it is. All right. Divine guidance and higher knowing. So we're going to see what that means when it's reversed. This is my only book that's not in alphabetical order, and sometimes it just pops open, but I'm just going to go right for the number. Page number 8. It's interesting. Number 8. All right, here we go. Challenger position, sending out to our hearts. The Spirit Whisperer warns that you're about to go astray and you need her guidance. Red flags are waving and you must pay attention, lest you find yourself cleaning up messes you didn't even know you've made. She challenges you to start again and trust your intuition. In time, you'll be back on track. On this occasion, you can't possibly go wrong since you're that much more aware of the possible challenges you need to step away from. If this is about a relationship, you may be repeating something in your past that you don't need to relearn. Stay away, as this may end up a costly distraction. That said, lessons learned over and over make for great wisdom later. So there's really no wrong answer. Some of us are going to continue to repeat stuff from the past until we've learned, what it does for us in our life. What is it teaching us, and how can we use that to help someone else? And sometimes we've learned those lessons and we're ready to move forward and do something entirely different. So either way, there's no wrong answer. It's where we all are at on our journey. So I'm going to go ahead and shake it up here with the, oh, I grabbed the same deck again. So let's do another one. Let's clarify. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. All right. The Ring Master of Scrutiny, and it's upside down as well. So this is the card. I'm going to turn it over. A lot going on in that card. Discernment, clear vision, and details. Number 26, and that's interesting because 2 + 6 is 8. So it's obviously an 8 day for numbers numerology, sending out. Challenge your position. When the Ringmaster of Scrutiny appears as your challenger, he warns you to observe your situation with discernment and clarity. It's time to see the flaws in the foundations you and others have built under you. It also seems that you may be getting caught up in the details of your dream when really it's time to leave them to the divine. Perhaps you're worrying about the past and the future too much, forgetting that the dream is created in the now. Often the Ringmaster of Scrutiny also brings a warning to read the fine print and watch for hidden agendas when you're involved with others. So those two cards really go together quite a bit. And it goes from there. Don't worry, whatever your current challenge, things can be resolved as soon as you cultivate detachment and trust that the details will be taken care of once you turn them over to the divine. The universe has uncanny ways of self-correcting when you get out of your own way. So again, it's so sounds so easy. All we have to do is detach, give it over to God, and then keep moving forward. I just can't imagine. It's way too easy. And so that's a good thing. So just keep reaching out and asking for guidance throughout the day, just like yesterday. It's like we need guidance all day long. It's not just a one and done in the morning. Like, what should I do now? This happened. What should I do now? It's wonderful to have that conversation. And this is Kyle Gray, Angel Prayers. What do we need the most? Oh, there we go. Signs from Heaven. And I think we've had this card quite a few times, little feathers floating down. I just love it. See. All right. Signs from Heaven. Thank you, Heaven, for sending me reminders of your presence. Angels and loved ones in heaven are sending you signs of their presence. They want you to know that you never walk this path alone and that in times of great need and emotion, they are standing beside you and blessing your heart with love. They're encouraging you to keep focused on signs such as seeing the same numbers, finding feathers, or receiving visits from angels or loved ones in your dreams. These are signs of support from heaven. Angels and loved ones rejoice in reminding you of their presence, but they don't want you to rely on signs to prove they exist. So signs will come to you when you wholeheartedly trust, believe, and know in your heart, soul, and mind that your loved ones and angels are there. Of course, they will send you signs to try and reconnect your faith and belief, but try not to rely on the signs to prove anything. Instead, take them as a gentle reminder that you are not alone and all is well. Wow. What could be better than that, guys? We aren't alone. And the more I have conversations with God and the angels all day long, I feel like I have plenty of, I'm constantly in conversation. So yeah, we aren't ever alone. And that's a really good thing. So this one is the Archangel Raphael healing. For anyone that's dealing with a health issue, let's just throw it out there and see what comes up. It was exercise yesterday, but boy, it's hard for all of us to exercise when we're not feeling well. What do we need? What would help us the most right now, especially on this full moon? Sunlight. All right. Well, sunlight, we can sit in the window if we can't go outside. And it's interesting because it's snowing like crazy and sunny here today. So I might have to go out there and bundle up. Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me enjoy the benefits of sunshine in safe and healthy ways. right. And with sunshine, it has a few different meanings. The sun rays have natural curative power. Although balancing your exposure is essential to avoid sun damage, there are also numerous scientifically verified health benefits. This card may be guiding you to visit a sunny locale or invest in a full spectrum lighting device. Archangel Raphael is prescribing vitamin D in its most natural form for your health. I just love that ancient nutrients vitamin D, by the way. It's natural. And so I just feel so much better taking that. Possible specific meanings: develop a sunny disposition, smile, visualize light surrounding the issue at hand. So if something's going on right now with the relationships and stuff, visualize what you want to happen. See the best possible outcome in your mind. Move to a warmer climate, easier said than done. Spend more time outdoors, and a health condition is affected by the weather. Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me enjoy the benefits of sunshine in a safe and healthy way. So I just love that. Yes, we're just going to keep going, pulling a bunch today because I feel like this way everybody will maybe get a message that they need. The Angel Guidebook with Kyle Gray. All right. What will help us the most on this one? Okay. Divine Timing. What a beautiful card. Oh my gosh, look at the colors in that thing. Divine timing, isn't that true? We're not in charge. We can sit and put our orders in all day long, but until we're ready and God thinks we're ready for whatever, we're just going to be waiting. Life is always unfolding in perfect time, space, sequence. So angel wisdom is encouraging you to move into a state of trust, knowing that good things are always unfolding for you. You may find yourself feeling impatient and unsettled, but instead of letting your ego and imagination pull you into a spiral downward, trust that your prayers are being answered and your plans are coming to fruition in a way that is meeting your needs rather than your wants. You may feel that your prayers aren't being answered or that your hopes aren't being realized, but you must know that the universe and your angels are always working towards the highest good and the outcome that will best serve you. When this card appears, trust in the process. Yes, divine timing. Again, it seems too easy. We can just keep moving forward and doing what we love, taking care of ourselves, having self-care, and then all of a sudden, all these great things roll in just when we need them the most. All right, and this is the animal deck. It's the last one, Colette Baron Reed, and that is the Spirit Animal Oracle. What animal are we going to look for today that's going to help us the most? Animal's going to help us in this full moon energy. They're shuffling themselves. All right. It's upside down, so we'll see what it says. It's a starfish, open to infinite possibilities. So let's just see what we need in order to turn that card around, huh? Starfish. We're going to read the protection message. When cynicism says no, starfish says yes 1,000 times over. Are you willing to entertain new possibilities? Are you limiting your goals in order to be realistic and cutting yourself off from the power of dreaming big? Let go of your rigid beliefs about what is possible for you and let starfish spirit inspire you to open your heart and your eyes to what spirit has available to you. Now is a time to stretch beyond the familiar and unfurl yourself, for you are meant for more than you are imagining for yourself. You are meant for more than you're imagining for yourself. Spirit wants the best for you and will support you in achieving whatever intention you hold dear. All right. Just going to give you a little bit more energy into the heart chakra. And what I was going to say is right now we're in the full moon energy where we're letting go of things starting today. But what's coming is another Aries new moon on the 20th of this month. And this is just something to look forward to. Because when that arises, we're going to be able to put in our order and have seeds that we plant again of what we've decided we need. And it's always good to have a little plan ahead. So, graciously letting things go right now and knowing that we can plant our seeds for the future very soon. So, I'm going to go ahead and start at the root, and we're going to go ahead and send to safety and security the color red, just picturing it going around your tailbone area, and the color red light just shining. What will bring you the most support, safety, protection, and security right now? And moving up to the sacral, and that's right under your belly button. Color orange, just seeing that light spiraling around your body through your aura. And what will bring in the creativity and sensuality that you're hoping for, intimacy and love. What have you been wanting to try to bring in that's creative? And then moving up to your solar plexus, the color of the sun, yellow, going in right above the belly button there, just wrapping around and spiraling around, bringing in self-confidence, self-empowerment, letting go of codependency and any kind of traumas, emotional traumas, just letting it all go. Just breathing. And then up to the heart. In the heart, it's color green. Archangel Raphael coming in to bring in unconditional love to our hearts and allowing us to send it out as well. What brings you joy? Breathing in and release. Self-care. What can we do to take care of ourselves today? And now into your throat chakra, that's the color light blue, just picturing the blue light going all around you and opening up your throat so you can speak clearly from your heart. Saying what you really need to say, but from your heart in a gracious way, in a kind way. Just connecting the throat and the heart together now. And then adding the sacral to the heart chakra, just really feeling from your heart, what is it that you're creative with that you want to bring in? And now into the third eye chakra, that's the color indigo, and just seeing that light going around and opening up your third eye, giving you that great intuition to really feel and see and find out what it is that what is it that you're not seeing that you really need to see right now? Just really allowing any kind of truth to come in. And then the purple and gold coming into your crown, just really seeing that beautiful purple and gold coming in from God and the universe and the angels, just sending the direct messages that you need right into your third eye, opening your throat to speak your truth from your heart, your solar plexus, self-empowerment, self-confidence, into your sacral, just feeling that creativity and sensuality flowing, great ideas coming in. And then the root chakra, just grounding yourself to the earth like a big oak tree. It's picturing your roots going way down. And then heaven and earth, we're going to reach for the sky and the ground at the same time. Breathing in and release and connecting again. and release, and heaven rushing in. Everything you're grateful for today, and just really seeing things clearly, bringing it into your heart. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Please like, subscribe, and share.